look at New Orleans. There you can see the French Quarter. Barry is gaining strength with landfall expected this morning. The storm bringing a triple threat. That's right. There's storm surge, high rivers, flooding. They're also dealing with no power.
No, and driving conditions rough as well. You can see power lines can't stand the strength of those winds and the rain. And that's what you just mentioned, losing power as well. So certainly tough times coming up right there.
Another scene in New Orleans, winds knocking down a tree overnight, blocking this roadway there. This is just the beginning.
The National Guard on standby, ready and equipped to help protect lives and help with communication out there. Just so many issues that we know so well you have to deal with when all this is going down. Local 10's Nicole Perez is live in New Orleans right now.
Nicole, and as you know, the big concern about Louisiana, about New Orleans, is infrastructure. A heavy rain can cause problems there. Now they're dealing with Barry. How does it look this morning?
Nikki and Clay, flooding is a major concern here. So driving conditions today actually very different from what you guys saw yesterday. We drove a little bit throughout the morning already. The highways very empty, the streets very empty. A lot of people listening to the warnings, a lot of people staying indoors. So no one is out on the road, very few cars. Conditions right now, we just got hit with a few rain showers a little while ago, but they come and go. Gusts not as strong. So it is still kind of calm here. Forecasters though saying that the river not crested to reach 19 feet as originally as they thought. So right now the Mississippi River right behind me is a little over 16 feet. Now they're saying it is only expected to crest to 17 feet, which is good. It's calming a little bit of the worries of the residents here, but they are not taking the rain lightly. This morning, Barry lumbering its way to land in Louisiana.
Oh, yeah, that don't look good.
Overnight, streets in Grand Isle overtaken by running rapids. Barry's wrath already knocking out power for thousands on the island. The storm packing winds over 60 miles per hour, violently swinging benches in the air, shaking street signs, and attacking traffic lights.
Bottom line is stay off the street.
Its strength even felt in Alabama Friday. The Coast Guard warning residents ahead of the storm after rescuing 5 people from their disabled boat in the Gulf. And on the ground, 3,000 National Guard standing at the ready. In the air, Air Force hurricane hunters tracking the storm. Close to 10,000 people in exposed areas along the Gulf told to leave. In New Orleans, residents are being urged to shelter in place. Tourists pulling out of town.
Have you ever been through a hurricane?
Yes, Hugo. I'm from Charleston.
Okay, you don't have any feeling about sticking around this?
No. When they say evacuate, you usually pretty much listen to that warning, and you get out.
So are the Rolling Stones, the band postponing their show in New Orleans until Monday. For the first time in history, all the city's floodgates are closed.
But I've never seen them close off the river like the barricades.
Those floodgates are the first time.
Heavy rain expected to fill low-lying areas. Jefferson City Parish boasting of a pumping capacity that could fill the Superdome in just 41 minutes.
We're very confident in the entire system's ability to withstand what Tropical Storm Barry may bring us.
But the mayor of Morgan City telling ABC News he's worried about Storm Barry's rainfall exceeding his city's pumping capacity.
The wind, not the storm surge, but we don't have the pumping capacity to handle 20 inches of rain if it comes at one time.
Rain, storm surge, and flooding, the 3 main concerns out here in Louisiana. Another look at the Mississippi River, just over 16 feet right now, expected to crest at only 17 feet. 117 out of 120 pumps are functioning right now, so that has some of the parishes a little bit more at ease, just knowing that they have so many pumps working right now. Again, the rain has come and gone. We'll continue to be out here tracking the very latest. For now, we're live in New Orleans. I'm Nicole Perez, Local 10 News.
Nicole, I see where you are. There's not a lot of people out there. Is Cafe Du Monde open?
Nikki, we are right next to it.
I know you are.
And it's funny that you ask me that. It is, and I don't mean to laugh, but it is right next to us, and it is open. And I'll tell you what, last night, so the mayor had ordered everybody at home in shelter by 8 p.m. We went in there at 7 o'clock to try to just get some coffee to get us through the rest of the night. They were open, and they told me they were not closing. We think, though, they eventually did end up closing, but we drove around. The streets were empty. Cafe Du Monde was open, and one of the other crews was like, hey, go get some coffee now because they're there. And they said it was free for the media.
Oh, see?
That
The
is very
Cafe
cool.
Du Monde know what they're doing. They take cash. I think that's all they take.
Yeah, well, in this case, hey,
Yes,
show up and
yes.
it's free.
Yeah,
Free 99,
yeah.
as you would say.
All right, have a few beignets for
Yeah.
me too. Thanks, Nicole.
We
We'll
will.
check back in with you later. We hope
Love,
wishing them the best,
love.
and that is the spirit of New Orleans.
Love the people in Louisiana. Thank you,
That's right.
Nicole.